Greetings everyone, my name is Dr. Jason Freeman. I'd like to welcome y'all to my channel. In this video, I'm reviewing episode 6 of season 14 of Doctor Who, titled Rogue. I'm going to tell you what I like about the episode, I'm going to tell you what I don't like about the episode, then I'm going to tell you why I think you should see the episode or just skip it. I'm also going to react to the episode. You can find that reaction on my Patreon channel. You can find a link to that Patreon channel in my description box below. Alright, so without further ado, let's get it. Alright, so what did I like about the episode? Well, the first thing I really liked about the episode was the romance. I mean, this may be a bit of a spoiler, but if you've seen the trailer for this episode at all, you know there is a romance between the Doctor and Rogue. So Rogue is a bounty hunter who is trying to catch these aliens. Him and the Doctor kind of meet up. They're against each other, then they're with each other working together. And again, with that, you see the romance between the two characters. And so it's alluded to that, you know, both Rogue, so that Rogue is, you know, gay, or, you know, is a gay, I think human? That's one thing I wasn't sure about. I think he's a human. He talks about his partner who, you know, something happened to us with his partner. And of course, you know, we know Ncuti Gatwa is a gay man, and so they're incorporating that within the Doctor Who character. The second thing I liked about the episode was the tension, you know, with the kind of alien threat that we start to feel throughout the episode. So I don't want to give too much away with, you know, if I say too much, I'll be spoiling the episode. But the idea is that there is this threat, these aliens. Again, you can see in the trailer that they are shape-shifting aliens. And so they are a menace, they are a threat to our characters. And so that threat, as it was kind of incorporated throughout the episode, was really, really interesting. I guess one other thing I did like was, and again, I don't want to spoil anything, I felt like this was the first episode where Ruby Sunday, well, I guess the second one, if you count 73 yards. So 73 yards, I guess, also showed it. But Ruby Sunday really is a very able companion, so she's not just someone that relies completely on the Doctor. She's able to kind of hold her own. And so this episode really showed that she is, you know, she is smart, she is brave, and she definitely is not someone to be messed with. So definitely, I think this really showed off the best of Ruby Sunday along with 73 yards. And the last thing I really liked about this episode was the end. I feel like with episodes where you do kind of build up this kind of tension, you build up the romance, and it all has to go somewhere. And so I really feel like this episode stuck the landing. You know, there were many different ways they could have ended it, but the way that they ended it, I think, was perfect. And so that really is, to me, one of the strongest aspects of the episode. So if you're watching it, even, you know, I'm going to talk about one of the things I didn't like. You know, if you can get through the beginning, you know, keep going with it, and I think it really does stick the landing at the end. Alright, so what didn't I like? Well, the thing I didn't like about the episode was that it has a very slow start. So at the beginning, I'll be honest with you, you know, I'm not a big Bridgerton fan, and they kept going back to the whole Bridgerton thing, and I was a little bit bored. And so, yeah, it just wasn't really, that part, the beginning was a little bit of a slow burn. But once they really kind of get into who, like, Rogue is and who the Doctor is and all this other stuff, that's when it starts to get exciting. So when they really start to go after the mystery. But that, if you can get to the beginning is a bit of a slow burn. And if you can get through it, I think you'll really enjoy the episode. Alright, should you see this episode or just skip it? Very much see it. It's a fun episode. There's a lot of tension. The Doctor's really great in this episode. Ruby Sunday's really great in this episode. Rogue is really great in this episode. And the aliens are scary. So it has all the different pieces of a good episode. And so, yeah, absolutely. I'm really excited. You know, I really like this episode. And what it kind of brings, and kind of what it really foretells for the future of this Doctor. I could see him being the Doctor for a while. He's very young. He's a young guy, and Ncuti Gatwa. And so I could see him being a Doctor for a while, and I'm really enjoying him as the Doctor. So absolutely, this is one of the really good, really top-notch Doctor Who shows. It really gets back to what Doctor Who is all about. So absolutely, I would say it's a must-see episode. Now, if you found the review interesting and or informative, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. Also, please share my video. And if there are other movies or TV shows that you want me to review, please leave those suggestions in the comment section below. Thank you all for your time, and have a wonderful rest of your day.